What's good, YouTube? Today we're back here on some more Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and there's one specific thing in Call of Duty history that has always been so popular, and that is optic sights, but them having the ability to be customizable. And there's always that one specific optic in every single Call of Duty that is absolutely just the best to help with your aim. And this game right here is going to be the default reticle, which is basically called the red dot. But as you see right here throughout multiplayer and throughout the zombies tab, you have multiple different sights you can put on every single one of these sites throughout the game. You also have one that you also can purchase throughout the store as well too. For example, this is the site that you also get whenever you do purchase one of the Ninja Turtle bundles, which is Raphael, to get the size. But the most iconic one in Call of Duty history is going to be the blue dot sight. And the way to get this, you have to play Warzone by getting 25 kills with the Kepler micro reflex sight on the weapon, and you do unlock the iconic blue dot. Of course, they have it in zombie as well as the purple dot. They also have it in multiplayer as the green dot. But the blue dot is notorious just for making everything a lot easier, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the first colored dot sights you can have in Call of Duty. So we're going to equip this on a weapon here that literally has zero recoil. Is going to be the ACR, of course. Then we're going to hop into a match right here and actually use the blue dot and actually see how insane it really is here in Black Ops 6. But if you are new to the channel, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. All right, so we have the blue dot, as you can see here on our weapon. The blue dot is just so clean. That's what it's honestly, it's just notoriously known for, being one of the most cleanest sights just in Call of Duty in history, just over like the years. But it's known for being one of the best sights in history in terms of like the reticle customization. It's just so clean every game that it is in. I know the first time I actually used the blue dot just in general in Call of Duty was back in Modern Warfare 2019. That was the first time I ever used it in Call of Duty. I don't think that was the first time it ever got introduced in COD. I highly doubt it actually was. But the first time I ever got to personally experience it for my own self was literally just during that game. So, and of course at that time Call of Duty, like I always say, was just so different. And then Call of Duty was also just like one of the worst games ever. So experiencing in this game definitely is just all in all just a better experience and just a great way to understand it. Because this sight honestly just helps you like never miss a bullet. It's blue. So the best thing you really can do whenever you do use stuff like this is basically just aim the blue and put the blue where you want it to go, and basically just shoot, allow you to be accurate as ever. Oh my god, especially if you have good aim already, or just like even just an average player with good aim, you're gonna be perfectly fine, I swear. Because whenever you just point your gun, at that point you have to just try to find blue, and then literally that's where your gun is looking at and just aiming at, and that's where you basically just shoot. I can say that it comes down to the whole centering thing with Call of Duty, but a lot of people don't know how to center in Call of Duty. I'm not gonna sit here and say centering is just that important, but if you can center with your reticle, then you can just basically never miss a bullet. Oh my god, no, don't die. No, bro, what? I die there? I've never been the type of guy who actually goes and try to get like new reticles or just change reticles. I just simply stick to what works, which is basically like the default red dot that's always on every single site in Call of Duty. But if there's an option to put a blue dot on a gun, I'm going to take the option to actually put it. Like I said before, we have the purple one, I think, from zombies. We have the green one, I believe, from multiplayer. So they give you options on sites, but I think the blue one is just the better one in my personal opinion. It's just absolutely just so clean and iconic just as a whole, honestly. I'm on a nasty streak right here. We're going to use this death machine. No, it didn't shoot. The death machine took so long to shoot. Oh my god, that's actually horrible. It took so long to shoot, and I was literally winding it up too as well. So the fact that it didn't shoot is actually just even more worse. And I believe every site in this game has the option to put the blue dot on it, or just a blue option on it in general. Like, obviously, and every site has a dot on it. It has like different, squares, circles. You have like a circle one with like multiple lines on it. But I'm pretty sure as long as the default is to it is red, you can just put any color that you want on there as well too, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't understand, I don't get how people use like crazy different reticles and stuff like that. I think the dot itself is the best thing you can use no matter what in Call of Duty, but obviously to each his own. Whatever you feel comfortable with, that's what you'll use. Oh my, I triggered 2 Bettys, bro. Jesus Christ. How do they even have Bettys in there anyway? They're not even able to get out of their spawn. So how do we have Bettys like further up than normal? It makes no sense. But I don't know. Every single year in Call of Duty, I personally just look for the blue dot. I don't think we had the blue dot within the last couple of years. And if we did, I completely just didn't know and never used it. I personally feel like I would have known if we had the blue dot in Call of Duty at some point, because I'm always just either looking for it or just trying to find if like someone has either found it or if it's like just a pay to win type of item. But this year is actually just free by just literally playing Warzone. All right, so I really want to test and see if like every site in the game has the option to have a blue dot on it. I'm pretty sure it's like a mini reflex kind of thing. It has the blue dot option to it, as you can see right here. This is a completely different site. I want to test out like a random like weird site in the game, like an 8x zoom. Let's try this 2x zoom right here. This one doesn't have a blue dot option where it usually does, but it's a blue version of the site right here. And if you go over to this 7x zoom right here, I'm pretty sure there's an option for it to have like blue dot on it. And I'm pretty sure, okay, these are regular just crosshair. Okay, there goes like a blue version of it. So I think every site in the game has a blue dot option to it, whether it's like a dot or just a random like blue looking reticle. Blue is always one of the things where it's always in the game because blue is just the iconic color and it stands out the most out of every other color in the game. And also when you think blue dot, you think of the most iconic sites to help you just never miss a bullet. All right, so I backed out a different gun here for this weapon just to test the blue dot on just random guns that I kind of thought would have no recoil, which I'm pretty sure the Cypher is actually insanely good in this game. I personally just haven't used it in a while, so I can't even like guarantee, sit here and tell you that it actually is good. And I also kind of made the mistake of actually playing Hacienda because me personally, I do not like this map. This map is just so boring to me. Got him. Oh my god, I don't like Hacienda. Hacienda was good in BO4, obviously it was iconic, but for me to sit here and say that it's good in this game, it's definitely not good in this game at all. That I can tell you for a fact. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my gosh, holy, I feel like I didn't miss a bullet right there. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like I didn't miss a bullet right there. Jesus. But I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 6 a lot recently, or just over the last like month or so. I've definitely been playing a lot heavy and just been grinding it a lot more, just because I've been on the quest of just getting camos for every single gun in the game, or just playing it just to play it. But I've been playing a lot more, and I just really kind of like had a shift of mindset when it comes to this game just as a whole. I'll be honest, when this game first came out, once I got like dark matter on it, it kind of didn't suit me anymore, meaning like I just didn't enjoy the game that much like whatsoever. I think the core of the game to me was just bad, and I just didn't enjoy it whatsoever. I kind of felt like the core of the game needed like an update or like an overhaul to completely change it. But honestly, they didn't overhaul anything whatsoever. They just added stuff to the game that made it just 10 times more fun or just 10 times more enjoyable to actually sit here and play the game. But what the just over the last month or so, I really have just sitting here and just been enjoying the game a lot more. So I'm just kind of happy that I kind of like not necessarily fell in love with the game, but I just really found like my sense of enjoyment when it comes to Black Ops 6, because the Treyarch game, I always love Treyarch games. And I've always said it for a long time that Treyarch cannot miss, and for a while I did think they did miss with this game, even though this isn't my favorite Treyarch game whatsoever, but it's definitely not the worst Call of Duty of all time, that's for sure. Oh my god, I actually got it. Holy heck, I actually got it. Oh my god, that was so nerve-wracking. I haven't got a nuke in so long. Oh my god, that was so nerve-wracking. The blue dot works wonders. Call it in. Oh my god, the blue dot galore. Look at it. Let's watch it just perish everything. Yes. Yes. The blue dot works wonders. All right, well, that's enough Black Ops 6 for me today. Honestly, I had a lot of blast using the blue dot. I normally don't really go over sites or just try to use different sites, but whenever the blue dot is in the game, I'm always going to cover it no matter what. But the blue dot is a lot of fun. Definitely give it a go. Of course, you do have to get kills in Warzone to unlock this challenge. Once you do, let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the blue dot just in general in Call of Duty history. But if you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to me if you guys are brand new. I'll see you guys in the next one.